So I'm just gonna run a couple tests today because normally I shoot in S-Log2, but I still use the S-Gamma 3 Cine color mode. Today I'm gonna go ahead and run a couple tests just looking at shooting S-Log3 on the Sony a7C, which I've said before, I've said many times, is a 8-bit color camera and is hard to pull the image that you want out of if you don't expose your image perfectly. So let's get into it. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I was looking at the image last night and it is beautiful. If you have a controlled environment where you can control the settings and just, make sure you're getting exactly what you want to get. But when you're dealing with daylight, and I'm still a little inexperienced in shooting S-Log3, but I think the practice coming out of S-Log2 is going to serve me well. Hopefully I don't expose too far to the right just to make all this footage useless. Anyways. Uh-oh. Come on. This is coffee. I'm wearing a white sweater. I'm just trying not to spill all over myself. And I know there are a real select few of you that care about this certain topic, especially not my followers. You guys don't care about picture profiles and cinematic quality. You just want to see funny, cool shit. But this is where I get the practice in. Trying to figure out how to make funny, cool shit look awesome. Also, something that I'm doing is I'm trying to shoot this whole day in 35mm. Which is not very wide when you're trying to throw together videos for TikToks or Reels, while also trying to put out a YouTube video about the same thing. I just want to stack it up in situations where I know that the lighting conditions are at the extremes. Like I am in the shade. Oh, there it goes. What I was trying to say was that the extremes being like absolute drenched in daylight and also having a lot of shadows present and seeing how much we can pull up or pull down those highlights and shadows and see what we can get out of the image without it totally falling apart. You know when you're on your iPhone and you're trying to take a video at night and the quality just looks bad? Call that like noise, like distorted, pixely. That's basically like your phone trying to raise up those like levels of the shadows and the highlights and kind of keep everything balanced, but it doesn't have enough information to give you a clean image after it does all its digital adjustments.
It's a lot.
That is a lot.
Like a bundle?
Oh, yeah. I was
looking
at that too, honestly. The new chicken chipotle burrito. Let's see what it's about.
So you didn't watch the games?
No.
Are you gonna watch the Super Bowl at least?
Yeah, of course. That's like a whole event, you know? My brother's trying to get me to go to the WrestleMania for my bachelor party. He's still into it. He loves that shit. I was trying to go on a cruise, but then everyone vetoed that, and I was like, all right, whatever. But everyone was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Cruises are disgusting.
I don't know why people say that. I've been to 3 cruises and they've all been great.
All right, man, one day we'll go on a cruise. It'll be sick. Little thirds. I hate how good the colors look in S-Log3. Hate it. All this is underexposed though. Which sucks, because it looks good. So what I've learned from shooting in S-Log3 all day is that I've been doing everything all wrong. Let me catch you up. When I was shooting in S-Log2 but still using S-Gamma 3 Cine, I was not using the proper channels and, trying to like move stuff around and I finagled the way where it kind of looked good, but there were structural issues that would cause the image to fall apart immediately if I tried to touch anything. But shooting an S-Log3 and S-Gamma 3 Cine, I know. It's a lot of words that don't particularly mean anything. But what I learned is, like, with just correcting the structural issue, I still had to make some tweaks and changes to the picture profile. Don't get that twisted. But previously, all of my footage was noisy no matter what I did. S-Log2 is just a terrible profile to shoot anything in. I don't recommend it. It doesn't look good. It's always noisy, and I just happened to get lucky every single time I made a video. But now looking at this, that is clear. That structural issue led to me not having clean images. And S-Log3 is not as scary as I thought it was gonna be. And the colors are just amazing. And the ability to pull highlights and shadows in alternating directions and like get the most out of your image is possible. In an 8-bit camera, you can do it, but you have to know how to expose the image properly first. The point of all this is I've reached another accolade in my shooting and editing journey. I know how to expose S-Log3, and I'm gonna practice some more and get it real tight. And this kind of like reinvigorates my excitement for shooting every day, because now I feel like I've reached a new mountain to climb. I feel like I've reached a new area to grow in, which is awesome. I'm making the video every day, but it's kind of hurting more and more every day. And I think that's because I wasn't learning anything new. And I wasn't really trying to stretch the boundaries of my learning capacity. That's the word I was looking for, capacity. But I gotta edit this in to the video and floss and brush my teeth and go to bed. So thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. I hope this looks good.